So that was the first lesson. We defined interfaith cooperation, we reviewed the vision, the knowledge base, and skill set necessary for interfaith leadership. We discussed why interfaith leadership is important in a diverse democracy, and we contrasted the type of interfaith cooperation we're advocating in this course with two other prominent and important models. In Lesson 2, we're going to review some additional key concepts in interfaith leadership. We're going to define what we mean by a religiously diverse democracy. We're going to look closely at two very important terms, diversity and pluralism, and we're going to distinguish them from one another. And finally, we're going to define the very important concept of social capital and show you how excellent interfaith leadership grows social capital and why that's so important. In Lesson 3, we're going to look at what it means to identify as an interfaith leader. We're going to do this by hearing the stories of several current interfaith leaders, and we're going to discuss the skills necessary to convey the vision of interfaith leadership and to build the cooperation that interfaith leadership is all about. Lesson 4 looks at what we call an appreciative knowledge of other religious traditions. This is an essential part of the knowledge base of an interfaith leader. Appreciative knowledge is just what it sounds like, the dimensions of other religious traditions that you're going to admire or appreciate. In order to develop such appreciative knowledge, you're going to need to acquire what we call a radar screen for religious diversity, another important part of Lesson 4. In Lesson 5, we're going to take you on an interesting tour of U.S. history. We're going to highlight different parts of U.S. history as moments of interfaith cooperation and show you how some of our most important U.S. historical figures were really interfaith leaders and why their interfaith leadership played a central role in our national narrative. Lesson 6 looks at diverse theologies and ethics of interfaith cooperation. We believe that for you to be an effective interfaith leader, you will have to get a sense of what calls you from your own religious, philosophical, or ethical tradition to build positive relationships with people who have different belief systems than you. To help you do this, we're going to present to you the theologies and ethics of several people in the Interfaith Youth Core Network. We hope that inspires you to consider your own theology or ethic of interfaith cooperation, indeed, to start forming and writing it for yourself. In Lesson 7, we're going to show you the interfaith movement today. We're going to show you some of its controversies, highlight some of its challenges, and put front and center its successes. We're going to do this by illustrating through real-world examples of interfaith leaders in our network. We're going to show you how they are building the bridges of interfaith cooperation. And we're going to challenge you to join them. We hope that this course is going to prepare you to do exactly that. Finally, Lesson 8 is about putting it all together. We'll review the key concepts of interfaith leadership, including vision, knowledge base, and skill set. We'll show you again what this looks like in practice, and we'll highlight what we call the 5 civic goods of interfaith leadership, measurable outcomes that excellent interfaith leaders can help our whole society get to. This kind of work is essential for a healthy, religiously diverse democracy. This course is helping prepare you to do it well. As you progress through this course, I want you to raise questions, to participate in engaged discussion, to push back. That's an important part of developing leadership. When I think of the importance of interfaith leadership, one of my favorite lines from Martin Luther King Jr. comes to mind. This is the great new problem of mankind. We have inherited a big house, a great world house in which we have to live together, black and white, Easterners and Westerners, Gentiles and Jews, Catholics and Protestants, Muslim and Hindu, a family unduly separated in ideas, culture, and interests who, because we can never again live apart, must learn somehow to live with each other in peace. This course is about helping all of us live in this great new world house. It's about your interfaith leadership. I'm excited to be doing it with you. Let's get started.